All right. Oh my God. We're podcasting again. It's happening. Yo, Sneaker Show podcast for the first time ever live in person. The three of us together. What's up, fam? What's up? So we're just real quick because we're in person recording a little something after the Calgary Sneaker Show. So I'm Tim. This is Nathan, young Tabascco, as you've heard, push-up champion, and Shay, 403 Fredo, Shay Zos. So, first let's shout out the event that we were at. It was, who put it on? YYC Soldiers?
Yes, sir. Shout out YYC Soldiers. Shout out J&J Drip. Shout out Tahiti Treat. Shout out Chinese culture in Calgary.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Shout out Farm Boys.
Yeah.
Farm Boys.
For sure.
Yeah.
So we were at the Chinese Cultural Center, Calgary, yesterday, packed, wall to wall, maybe 2-3 dozen tables.
Yeah.
DJ on stage, big giveaways, lots of fun, dabbing it up with the homies. So the standout moment would be that Shazos didn't buy any shoes. We're like an hour into it. He's like, normally I'm 1,500 deep by now. And there was a push-up competition, which is really why we're recording here today. We want to capture the magic of it. We were standing close to the stage, and they're about to do a giveaway. How did it start? How did they hear? Jump on this, Shay.
Well,
Get real close so that they can hear
so
you.
they were doing giveaways and that, and for the most part, I think it was like raffle ticket based, wasn't it?
Just a ticket,
And then they got up to a pair of the black off-white Blazers, and then
Hilarious shoe.
I don't think anyone wanted them, which is why they. I think that's why they didn't do like a raffle for them. I know they were having troubles like pulling them and no one claiming them from people living in that. But
People are even there. They're like,
Yeah.
just keep them.
no, draw for someone who will appreciate these. No, and then they were like, "Who's 10.5? First 3 people up.
Prove
You're gonna have and they made you take your shoe off and that, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
And we were close. So you get right up to the stage. You take off your shoe. There's a moment where they're gonna tell you what the competition is.
Yes. Yeah, so there's a portion in time there where I don't know what we're gonna have to do. If they're just we're gonna rock, paper, scissors, flipping coins. You know, he's gonna bring out a baseball bat and we're gonna tiddlywinks. I don't know, dude. I don't know what's gonna happen. Jump rope, who knows? Anyways, and I look at our good friend Jamal from J&J and I go, "What are you gonna make us do?" And he's like, "Push-up competition." And the first thing out of my mouth is, "You got to be kidding me."
Hilarious.
Yeah, there's like, again, like you said, not the best shoe. I'm free shoe, not gonna complain.
Yeah.
It's it's triple black. There's holes in it. It's a tough wear. But it's an off-white, and again, it's a free pair of shoes, so we can't complain. And then from there, it's get down on the ground.
Well, first, my favorite moment is when they hold the mic close to you and go, "What's your name, homie?" Young Tabasco. And the guy's eyes, he's like, "Young Tabasco, it's heating up."
He was so good. Shout out that guy.
Yeah, the guy hosting. And so competition. Who's there right beside him? The guy, he goes, "All right, so I'm Young Tabasco. Everyone's having a laugh. Good times. All right, what's your name, buddy?"
He goes, "I'm just Ryan." He said, "I'm just Ryan." I knew he was gonna lose. I knew he'd be the first one out.
air out of the room.
Dude, I knew he'd be the first one out when he had that response.
Unplug the electricity.
You could see it in his eyes. This guy didn't have it. Then there was another dude, and he was a wild card. He could have thrown down 300. Who knows? But he got like maybe 10 or 11, and you could see that he was slowing down. And then he starts critiquing Tabasco's form. Like, he's not going all the way to the ground. And Tabasco's like, "Bro, you're not even going back up anymore. Who cares if I'm not going?"
Well, it wasn't even really that. I seen him struggling out of the corner of my eye, and I heard the host go like, "Oh, he's slowing down." So I stopped halfway through and I looked over because I did 4, and he was still trying to get up from 1, and I'm like, "Well, that's it, isn't it?" And then he's like, "He's not going all the way down." And I'm like, and I was like, "Well, you haven't moved. Like, I've got 5 on you right now."
You gotta come back up, brother.
Yeah. He was. I don't even know how he wasn't completely on the ground yet. I could see that from where I was, but he was like holding himself like this far off, and that's got to be harder than a push-up. I would assume.
That's wearing you out.
That's he's down there crippling.
Word to the wise, you stay moving. So championship time, they hand you the prize, big moment. Shay even got a great little video of you like coming up, championship bell. Ah,
the bell.
ah.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have the shoes?
No.
And what'd you do with them?
I walked around for a little bit. We tried to. Shay kind of wanted the white pair. We tried to strike a deal with some people. Swap the back, pay the difference.
Yeah.
Use it to our favor, right? I mean, if it was the white pair, I may have worn them. But yeah, so walked around, went and seen our good friends at From Another, made a good trade for a couple vintage tees, not this one, a couple other ones.
Stone Cold.
Yeah, Stone Cold and a Batman one, so that was cool. Big heater, something I'm really gonna wear is the biggest part. So yeah, turn that into a win either way.
This is a fun way of podcasting with one mic.
Yeah, it's cool. Back to you.
Sorry, I'm done with hearing the answer to that question now. I'm just gonna take the mic. I'm ready for this now. Yeah, Shay was looking at the white blazers that are.
Looking at everything.
There was a lot to see. Oh my God, they had the pattas in both colors, all the new Union 2s, 3 colors. Yeah, the black ones as well. They were asking enough for those black ones. These resellers, hey.
Filthy resellers.
It was a wonderful time. It really was. It was a good event, good vibe. It didn't have a feeling like people were out taxing. It didn't at all. Saw a lot of really cool sneakers on people. A lot of
stuff.
yeah.
Rare stuff.
Yeah. What was like one of the rare things that you were happy to see?
There was those Kith LeBron shoes with all the embroidery on them. Those were crazy to see in person. That table had there were 3 tables kind of in a U shape, and I think they had one section that was all like $2,000 shoes, like Heineken Dunks, Cause Air Max 90s. That's insane.
Used Heinekens, they were like low-key cooked, and they wanted like 65.
Yeah, crazy.
Low key cooked 65 for the Heinekens. They were dirty.
It's a truck.
What else can we say?
Dior's, we saw Dior's.
The Dior's were there, my size, 9.5. They're like, don't touch them, don't take pictures of them.
Don't tell people you've seen them.
They were asking 13, and Wolf guessed it. My son is with us. He's 8. I was like, how much do you think for these? He goes, 13,000. I was like, oh. The girl behind there, she goes, he knows his stuff. He goes, I saw the sign. We're walking around. We all wore our Concepts Air Maxes. The crew all together. We went and did some shopping, and Homie and Lululemon saw us from across the store. Shay, he came right up to us.
Oh yeah, he thought we made them.
Yeah.
How did you guys do that? What,
I saw him come up, and I just like heard him ask you guys, and I just like acted like I wasn't with you. We'll just keep shopping. You can deal with this.
He goes, how'd you guys do it? We're like, I don't know. I guess. Do you want to talk about how hard it is to manually cop a pair from the Concepts release, or like? And Nathan's like, I think I bought mine off of StockX.
I was like, I lined it. Actually, I was like, I got these at Less 17.
Oh yeah, Les.
Yeah. And then he's like, what?
Yeah, we're like, so are you into sneakers or not? And he goes, look, I just want to know how you made them. Like you guys, you DIY'd these? We're like, could you imagine to make one pair, let alone everyone's in them? The guy's head was, I think it might be the first pair of sneakers he's ever seen that's not a general release. Good times in the Cal City, bruh.
Yeah.
We're out here. We're in here.
We're around.
We were around.
On the streets.
We ate some of the best pizza too, like just a sick trip. There's a place called Crispy Crust. They spell it with C's, but I kept thinking, yeah, just,
2 C's.
I kept thinking like Krusty Burger from The Simpsons.
Krusty Krab.
Yeah, Krusty Krab too. That's a K as well.
Double K.
Double K. It's that triple K you got to watch for.
Yeah, those guys are out there.
You've got to watch. Anyways, if you're in Calgary, look them up. I wish that we could say like, hey, tell them we sent you, but they don't. They didn't care. We were like, we drove 14 hours. We've been planning this trip for 2 months, and they're cool. So you wanted wings or napkins or what?
Well, again, it was the timing. Like we had talked about that delivery driver that came in and had obviously broke that machine and just kept telling everybody about how he didn't break the machine.
Swear to God.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we read the room wrong there, and maybe not have been the time to be like, hey, because.
Will you take a picture of us? The guy's like, yeah, another one of your debit machines is broken. The guy's like, you people keep on. We're like, this is a lot.
I didn't break it. I'm like, dude, you broke it.
Yeah, I'd tell you if I did.
100.
I don't think you would.
I don't think he would.
No. Well, now that we've told you about the delivery driver that broke the debit machine, I think we've covered most of the important things. Honestly, we're just vibing on this whole together thing, and we wanted to lay a little something down. We'll be back, usual styly next go around. Man, where are we going to go next? We should go to like a real sneaker con. Lloydminster. So there's like a couple different ways to get to Medicine Hat, and I've tried them all so far. You can go through Lloyd.
Guys, seen Alberta.
I'm out here.
Yeah.
Okay, Sneaker Show podcast. Live.
Uncut.
Lit. You're not cut?